Hi everybody, I'm back. Welcome to Mom and Misty's Kitchen and thank you for watching today. And I have exactly what I promised. I'm making corned beef hash. So welcome. Let's get into it. I already started sauteing the onions. Just finely chopped onions, Spanish, white, whichever one do you want. You can use red. But, so I have that going here in my cast iron skillet. Those of you who know me, it's not a pan, it's a cast iron skillet. So we have the onions, and I cut off the fat trimming from the corned beef because that's good to season the pan, and then it makes the translucent yumminess on those onions. Great flavor. So we got that cooking in the pan. They're actually almost done. So we're gonna add now potatoes and the rest of the hash. So corned beef hash, normally you would see it in your favorite breakfast restaurant, or Hormel makes it in the can, but a canned hash isn't what we want to eat, so we're making it ourselves like you should. So St. Patrick's Day was this month, and who has tons of leftover corned beef? We actually bought extra because we like it so much, and you can do a lot with corned beef, like eat it every day. So anyway, so we have our onions. They're perfect. I showed you how wonderful they look. So now we're gonna add, I finely chopped up about 4 white potato, oh, Yukon potatoes. I apologize for that. You can use white, but Yukon's better for cooking something like this. They're sturdier. So it's chopped up really into small squares. We're gonna add it to the pan with the hash, bits, and onions. The only spice I'm gonna use today is black pepper, ground black pepper. You could use some thyme in there if you want to, but I'm not going to, because this is all pre-cooked leftovers. You know, that's what my kitchen's about. It's a real kitchen. It's what you have in your fridge. It's not poaching salmon or anything like that. It's regular meals for regular lifestyles. So we're just gonna add black pepper, and then so the corned beef is already cut against the grain, so it's very easy to just kind of crumble up. So that's what we're going to do right in the pan, because you don't want big hunking pieces, because you want it all to mix in, so it's easier to manipulate into that nice crispy flat goodness that we're going to get. Something like this. So we're making this corned beef hash. This is your, you know, base for breakfast, just like the potato pancakes I made. Make these in the shape of a pancake on your griddle. Brown them really good. Slap an over easy egg right on top of it. Delish. Alright, so I'm just breaking up the corned beef. And then we just gotta kind of mix it around, because it all has to mesh together here so that it stays unified when you grill it. You don't want it to break up and be like wood shavings. That's yucky. Alright, so we're just, you get the idea. I'm just kind of crumbling it all up. I don't need to be fancy about it. But that's why I cooked it last night, and I cooked the potatoes with it to absorb the flavor of the corned beef. And then I chilled it all so it'll be ready today. And it's just easier that way. And it's a good way to show you how to use leftovers. Because technically it is, but I did cook it with a purpose. But it's a very good purpose, because corned beef hash made from scratch. Come on now. Alright, so I'm going to stop there. I'll save these little pieces for David. He'll pick at them later, I'm sure. But alright, so continue to crumble, continue to crumble. Oh, and forgive my 70s funk music playing in the background. Forgive me for it, or enjoy it, one of the two. I felt like having a funky Saturday. Start my day right. Good vibes. Alright, so Here we go. We got our potatoes, onions, corned beef. We're just mixing it all up in the cast iron skillet, getting it all warm, marrying it all. You don't need to be gentle with this. This is going to get smushed down and crisped. You don't need to be gentle with it. It's hash. Alright, so again, we're mixing it around, letting it all get together. I had turned down the heat once the onions were where I needed them to be, transparent. So now I'm going to crank it up a little bit. Just a little bit to like medium high. Don't crank it up to high and scorch the whole thing. Don't do that. So now it's all kissing each other. So now I'm going to add some black pepper. You could do ground black pepper. I do cracked, but it depends on what I'm cooking, which one I use. It's weird. I like the ground for some things, but then I like my cracked pepper. Like on a Caesar salad, I love the cracked pepper. So now it's looking great. You don't add any binder to this because the potatoes act as that binder. When you finally put it on the griddle or in the pan to make for your breakfast, that's when you smush it down with a regular spatula. Put a little oil down or butter. Put a scoop of this. Let it cook. Squish down with the spatula. Let it cook some more. Crisp up. Flip it. Do the same thing on the other side. Voila! You have corned beef hash. You can top it with whatever you want. Like I said, I would put it over egg on it. But this is corned beef hash. This is how simple and easy it is. 4 ingredients. Onions, corned beef, potatoes, and pepper. That's it. Make sure you, when you start this with the onions, trim off those fat sides of your corned beef because you want those in your cast iron skillet before you start throwing anything in it. Because they season it real well. And that's it. That's hash. This is just going to cook up. You take this off, you save it, or use it right away. But this is the base. This is corned beef hash. This is goodness. You can add, again, you can add thyme if you like to it. I'm not going to, but you can. It's a very good addition to it. But this is our hash. Corned beef hash, everybody. You just made it yourself. So enjoy. I hope you use this recipe. I've had people, I asked for some comments on some of my recipes if anyone tried them. I actually got a few saying that they tried some of them, the brining, the potato pancakes, and people love them. So I'm glad. That makes me happy because this is what I like to do. I like to cook, I like to share, and I like to put a smile on people's face, even if it's just for 5 minutes. So again, thank you for watching Mama Misty's Real Kitchen. I hope you make your own corned beef hash and enjoy it with your family, but keep watching because I have some more recipes coming up. Take care, everyone. See ya.